What's up guys, it's Chargy Power here with Rocket Punch Army, and I'm going to do a review for the TFC Toys Hercules EXGRAVER. Now you'll see here, he is not in the box. Well, he sort of is, there's a little drawing back there. But I have the figure out, ready for the review, but I figured I'll show you guys the box anyway. Here's the box. It's a corrugated cardboard. Feels a little cheap, but I mean it's corrugated cardboard. So it's a little higher quality than your standard boxes, but something about it feels cheap. Don't know what it is. Maybe the print, the way the print just comes off really easily. I don't know. Maybe it's the graphic design. Anyway, enough of the damn box. It is time. And I have the box inside upside down. That's actually him there. Inside the box is this little instruction sheet, which shows you obviously how to transform him. If you look inside, it shows you how to turn him into the arm. It also comes with this little collector card here, EXGRAVER, which shows all the stats in the back. But let's get that out of the way and let's take a look at EXGRAVER. Boop-de doop boop doo. Here he is. And by those little sound effects I was making, you'll know that I'm pretty happy about this. Kind of hurt to buy this guy because I think it's like $100 and or something like that. I don't even remember. But yeah, here he is. It's a plastic transformer or non-transformer, third party, and it's actually not too bad. This is my first third party toy, transformer wise, and it's not too bad. Plastic, I have read the plastic feels cheap. I don't think it's necessarily cheap. It just has a different tactile feel than you would find in a regular transformer, but I think it's pretty good plastic. I don't think it's a type that would really crack easy, and I'm not going to go ahead and test that theory out for you guys, but here he is. I actually forgot to put his little weapons on, which are these little two guns, and you can pop them back here like so. And you'll notice they're kind of on an angle because they have to clear these little tabs here. And you'll notice I keep my hand on him because he's very back heavy because of that scooper thing back there. His tail. Alright, I actually got him to stand, so it is possible. You just have to fiddle with the feet a little bit. And I know a lot of people were having problems with the feet, and I wasn't exactly sure what it was. I haven't watched any reviews. Apparently if you start off in this position, let's say, and you bring the foot down, it actually brings the other side down. Then what happens is when people bring it like this, they bring this up, then they do that, then see the foot just doesn't want to cooperate. So people have been trying to force it and I don't know, I guess breaking them. But it's very simple. You just bring it down all the way, try and center it, then split them apart evenly, and eventually they straighten out like so. So that's that foot thing out of the way. Next thing I want to go over is articulation. So we'll start off with the head. Head has pretty good articulation. Looks up and around. So it's very good. Shoulder. You get this articulation. You also get this. You got your elbows and you got your wrists. And for the waist, you actually do get this right here that turns around. Hips. You can pretty much do a split. Knees, very good articulation in the knees. Legs can come up. You can do the sitting pose and then have this thing laying down here, as I've seen. It's on a ball joint. It's pretty tight, but I'm sure it'll loosen up after a while. Knees are really tight too. There's no ankles, just the foot like I showed you. And the back, this swivels around, this moves, but I'll show you guys that later. And the hand, which I'll show you later. Now the guns come off and he is able to hold them. Like so. And what I like is you can actually move things around. You can pop this up over here. Wherever there's holes you can put them on. Put them on the side like that. Basically, you can peg these anywhere. I mean, anywhere there's holes, there's screw holes, but I mean, they're the right size. You can even peg it to the back of the gun. It's like a Lego set. And pardon the lens flare, but here is the light piping. See it off to the side there. You'll see back here the back of the head is actually completely clear red, so should give you some nice light up effects. Alright, so we're going to move on into transformation. Hopefully my camera does not crap out because it's blinking battery low. So we actually bring this around, and this goes over his head like so. Just gotta fiddle with it a little bit. That goes over his head like that. Then you bring this up, and there's these little tabs. You're gonna want them to tab in. The only thing that kind of don't, the clearance on here is not that great. And then snap that in the tabs there. Do the same for the other side. Then the arms, you're going to want to spin upside down, turn the wrists around, and then bring them down. There's these little tabs here that are going to go into that right there, the arm. So they snap right in, like so. And bring this chest piece down and around like that. You're going to want to spin this around here. Then bring out these little tabs here, which are going to hold the treads. Bring this up and around like so. Attach those tabs to the holes on each tread. Help it with your thumb so you don't snap anything. Then you're going to want to grab this little cockpit piece and snap it in right here. Like that. Then grab the big pooper scooper and just put it on there. And this is the articulation for the big pooper scooper. And I'd like to just move it from here, the base, you know, because it's a little hard to do on the vehicle itself, but you can bring it not that low, but obviously the front's going to go up. So, you know, just put it where you need it, and you're all set. Oh, before I forget to tell you guys, in case you do have issues with the digger part, TFC will include a new one. If you get the heavy labor, it will be included in the set. So if you have one of these that broke, you will get a new one as long as you get heavy labor. So it's one thing you know, to look out for. If you do have it and don't have plans of getting heavy labor, I'm assuming you can probably still get a new digger. I don't know how, contacting them, whatever, but otherwise it's just included with heavy labor. So if you don't have any issues so far, like me, I don't have any issues, nothing's broken, just be careful with it, and then that'll avoid any headaches. Now next, you can also put the guns here up top. And voila, there he is, guys. Now, apart from this, he obviously turns into the arm. So let's go ahead and show you guys that. Alright, to turn him into the arm, pop these blasters off if you got them on. Pop this off. Then we're going to bring the legs down. When you pop them off, just be careful. Don't pull too hard on the gray tabs there. Next, bring the legs out. And then just grab them down. Sort of like the Hasbro Rodimus where he gets taller. Same concept. And then it's going to tab right in here, like so. There's offset pins in there which let it attach. And then you're going to fold this over like so. Then grab the hand, and the hand goes in here. So before you even put these two together, you might want to just pop the hand in. There you go. Turn this to the side like so. Then add the crane scooper thing, and it actually folds over and around. And this is what you're left with, guys, an extremely huge, and I mean huge, arm. And what I'm going to do is put my G1 Devastator next to this so you get an idea just how big that arm is going to be on Hercules. Look at the difference on that. Amazing. And he does have articulated hands, you'll see here, Each finger is individually articulated and double jointed, so you can make a nice fist out of that. You can give someone the finger if you wanted to, although I don't suggest it if your parents are around. But if you're an adult like me, you can do whatever the hell you want. And again, with the holder, you can also pop the weapons on. You can be creative if you want. Now, obviously, when he's on Devastator, he's going to need some articulation. So that would be your elbow there. Spins around, ratchets, and the wrist. Now, obviously, this is just the arm, and the price of this can get you a nice G1 knockoff like the one I showed you earlier in the video. Well, actually a lot less than that. It can get you a lot of stuff. It could also just get you one arm to form Hercules, or the non-Devastator as he's known. So it's a big commitment to get into. You might just want to get, you know, the couple figures that you do like, but if you do want to transform these guys or combine them together to form Hercules, you will have to fork out about $600. So keep that in mind. I'm happy with it. I really can't say anything bad about it. Even the feel of the plastic to me is fine. I don't see anything really cheap feeling about it. It feels nice and solid. I'm actually pretty impressed for it being third-party release. And that's going to be it, guys. If you have any questions or comments, just leave them below, and I will see you soon. But I don't know that for sure, and I'm not going to intend, and I'm not going to try and